Hey succulents friends, I just bought a silo planter and I'm planning to make a bonsai out of it. So I want to choose a piece of jade plant, and this is the mother jade plant. I'm cutting one branch off from her. This jade plant is really dense. I haven't really pruned it much. You can see at the bottom of the trunk, this one actually is growing right above the soil, and I will cut this piece off for my bonsai plant. Jade plant normally flower in the winter with a little star-shaped white or pinkish flower. For the big cut wound, we can coat it with a layer of cinnamon powder to get it fully covered. This might be the piece I would use for the bonsai, but I need to get it fully callus first. Wow, I always say I'm a lucky dog. When I'm trying to put it for callus, I found this piece, which was also a cut from the mother plant 6 months ago. Look, the roots growing happily. It's strong enough. On this one, I will just put it down and get it fully callus and then plant in this planter. Now I'm ready to make my bonsai. First, I want to cover the hole. And this is, you can see the drawer cover. We don't have to buy mess or anything really special. In our life, there are many things handy. If you find them and you can just use them properly. I would just cut it as big as the bottom of the planter. So in that situation, the soil wouldn't go everywhere. Make a good cover. Now it's in. Have a look. Now let's look at that plant closely. You see the roots of it are really strong, well established for half a year. And I'm not going to cut any pieces off because I'm making a bonsai plant. No matter what succulents, majority of them don't have a really strong root system, which is good for bonsai plants. Now is the time to put soil in, and this soil is slightly different from the soil I put in my planter before. I put more gravels or grits in, so the air translution inside is better. We don't want it to be clay. We also want the roots to be held together with the heavier gravels, and also the water can flow in and out better than just clays or pot soil. And now I just put one layer of soil and spread the soil evenly with my finger, with my hands. And afterward, I would just put this bonsai in. Because this planter for bonsai, we always use shallow planter. You can see how shallow it is. It's just around 2 inches, 5 centimeters deep. And then I put the jade plant in and the roots evenly around. So in that situation, it can stand in better and then it can hold itself stable enough. And now I have to hold the plant and add more soil. It's important. You can see now the surface of my soil, how many gravels there are. That's really important. For the bonsai plants, gravels more than soil. That's always the thing you need to remember. And more soil in. You may say, oh wait, the bottom is not with my soil, but the top is. Yes, that's the part of the soil you will use to hold the plants in. Like what I did before, just spread the soil and then make it evenly spread. And add more soil carefully. I'm working in my kitchen. I don't want to damage my kitchen table. It's a beautiful piece of black walnut table. What do you normally work with your plants? Do you have a special planter table? Maybe I should. I just use up all my space, so it's a pain. Okay, I think that would be a good amount of soil. And you may see how much soil you normally put. At the very beginning, you just put the soil the same level as the edge of the planter. because eventually actually it would sink a little bit. And now you see it's actually nice already. But in order to keep the plant stable enough and better looking, I will add another layer of gravel on the top, which normally we call it a coating or topping. We can put most gravels either works, but for succulents, I'd prefer to put gravels because most normally hold the water, and we know succulents doesn't like to sit in the soggy soil, which actually cause problem like root rotting, this type of thing. And I think, if you want to put some other type of gravels, it's totally fine, it's perfect. Mine, actually, these gravels happen to be handy. Jade plant belong to Crassula family. They love lights a lot, the sunlight. But don't expose it in the direct sun, it will get sunburned too. They don't like water like way short they might be. You may say, how often do I water my plants? Like during their growing season, if I grow them indoor, and I will just water maybe once a month. If it's the dormant season, I may just water like every 2 months or even 3 months. Now I need to get rid of the bottom leaves, because for bonsai plant, you want to make the bottom part quite neat and then the top not too heavy. After getting the leaves, you see there is a little branch growing, and I will get rid of that one too, because like I said, I want to make it top not too heavy and neat. And then you see I would just keep these 2 branches. Eventually they will grow in a good shape. Of course, I need to do more pruning. It's not like once for all. For all the plants, it's not like once for all if you want to take care of them good enough. Okay, let's go back to watering. You may say, do you water it right now? For this one, yes, because I didn't cut any part of the roots. It's the whole piece. And the leaves are kind of shrinking, so it would be fine to water it. In the summertime, I grow succulents out. I would like rainwater them. Well, thank you for watching my video and hope you liked it. Bye for now.